Good morning, everybody. Welcome back, or good afternoon. I always forget what time I post these videos, so morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whenever you're watching it is when it matters. Today, we're actually autocrossing once again, but we're not with P.I.T.L. We're finally with P.I.T.L, my favorite autocross group. It's the one I started with, so I'm happy to be back at it. The group's amazing, and I can't talk highly more about these people. This autocross group is the first one I've ever been with when I started 4 years ago with my Celica, when it was completely stock on 700 or 600 treadwear tires with my Moto Masters. So I kind of learned here, and I kind of grown to be the race car driver that I think I am with these guys here. But this place is a little bit different. They do the rules a little bit different. If you've seen all my past videos, I think maybe 12 or maybe not 12, maybe like 10-ish videos of me coming to P.I.T.L. It's the only place I've ever been. I started going to P.I.T.L this season, so the rules are a little bit different. And by rules, I just mean kind of like the setup. So instead of like P.I.T.L, how they give you 3 runs in a row and then you do your marshalling and brake stuff, here every session you get 1 run, and then you get all that time is your break. Between the runs is your break, and then one of the sessions you have to marshal. So there's 6 sessions in total. You get 5 runs, and then one of the sessions you have to marshal. If you don't marshal, you don't get your fastest time of the day, which is kind of important. And it's also not fair to not marshal, because everybody's here doing that. That's why everything runs so smoothly, is everybody marshals. Kind of sucks, but everybody's got to do it, so you just kind of get over it. Some people complain that the organizers don't marshal, but they're doing the organization stuff, so I think they definitely have more to worry about than just marshaling and picking up cones. So yeah, but I'm really excited today. This series I actually registered for the entire series. So I think there's 5 guys in my class. There's 2 Priuses actually, which is kind of funny. As long as I can beat them in the series, I'll be pretty happy. It'll kind of hurt if I lose to a Prius, but we'll see. I believe there's a Fit. This guy named Dimitri, I think that's his name. I could be wrong, but I know he's pretty quick. I remember from last year. He's in like that greenish turquoise Fit. He's quite quick, so I'm gonna have to worry about him. I didn't see him today actually, so I don't know if he's here, but I know he's fast. There's also another guy in a TC. I think I remember him from a couple years ago. I don't know if it's actually him though. I'm not sure. I know it's a black TC. It's a black TC here, but black TCs are quite common. I walked the course a couple times. The course is it's definitely completely straightforward. Just some of the turns or some of the box or the gates are kind of tight. You'll kind of notice it when I'm driving. I feel like my car will specifically just fit. I don't know how the bigger cars are going to do here, because it's quite a flowy track. I don't think there's gonna be many big braking zones. I think there's 1 or 2, and that's pretty much it. But everything else, I feel like as long as you're smooth with the turning and not too tight, like twitchy with the turning, I think you'll be fine. Actually, it's gonna be actually quite a fun course, especially for a car like mine, low power, light, with decent tires, as long as they can warm up and stay grippy. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm talking too much. You guys know what the deal is. Let's just jump right into run 1, and then I guess I'll be able to talk to you guys a little later. It won't be like P.I.T.L where I have to do 3 runs and then whatever, but I'll probably wait a couple runs. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, I'm just talking. Stuff's just happening. But yeah, let's go to our first run.
Well, you're moving at a really good pace. I'm impressed.
Thanks, man.
69 seconds.
bad run, bad run.
Good.
Terrible run, holy shit. So we have 3 of our 5 runs done for the day already. I think they said we might get more later on because there isn't that many people here, but we'll see how it goes. I think they might just do fun runs after that, like don't count for points or anything like that. Just because if they did that, they would have to put marshals out there and stuff like that. So I think we're just gonna do fun runs after, which I probably won't be here for. I'd rather just go home and stuff like that, but that's for later. We're gonna talk about the runs now. My first and second run actually went pretty well. I'd say they were pretty good. My third run, I got a little bit too excited about what the car was capable of, and I hit a couple cones here and there. And we're doing not too bad today. I'm just not consistent. If I can do like a cleanish run and not hit a cone, I think I could definitely get a 55. Right now, I'm actually in first. Hopefully, I can put a screenshot right here of where I am for points right now. I'm currently 3 seconds ahead, or at like 2.7. I think I'm 2.7, maybe 3, depending on, I forgot exactly what it was. But I'm about 3 seconds ahead of the guy in second, but he's quite quick. He's also hitting cones like crazy. So I think basically what's going to come down to is our last 2 runs to see who can put down an actual proper clean run, because I think he's definitely like in the ballpark of getting a 55. So I need to try to run like a 54 clean, and I think that'll get me the win for the class today. The person in third is in a Volkswagen. I think they're a Golf R, so I don't even think they technically should be in my class because it's overpowered and everything like that. But we'll see. The person driving that isn't really that competitive right now. You can see that in their times they're running like, I think, high 60s. So if they're running that, then they're not like anywhere near the ballpark of our class. So that's kind of a good thing to not worry about. I think it might be the first time like properly pushing a car, so that's probably why. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish eating my lunch. They gave us lunch today with some fancy thing. I don't know what it is. It's just a chicken burger, but it's good. So I'm gonna finish eating that. I'm gonna get ready, and hopefully for my 4th run, I can set a proper lap and do something well. I'm gonna try to have no one in the car for that one. I think my next 2 runs, I'm just gonna kick everybody out and be like, no, I want a proper run, no one in the car, see what's gonna happen, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But see you guys in my next run. I'm sorry, man. All right, so that's the final of my 2 last runs, my 4th and 5th run. Honestly, they weren't good, and there's nothing really for me to talk about. The last run, the 4th run, I don't really remember too much. I think I did okay, just I hit a cone or something right at the end at the chicane, so I would have got 56, would have bumped my time up a little bit faster, but I hit a cone, so I hit like a 58 something, so I went slower. My 5th run was pretty decent. Well, it was okay, but the problem was I got a little too excited into a couple of corners, left for braking, and yeah, I just had an absolute disaster. I actually switched to my right foot to brake at like right after I destroyed that whole wall of cones, and I could see like instantly how much better I was driving. So it's kind of unfortunate that I did that, but it is what it is. But it doesn't really matter because my first time of the day, my first run of the day was a 57 or something like that, and I actually managed to take home the win in B stock today, as you can see right here. Only thing is, I'm not sure if the day's actually done yet. They said we might do more runs, but I'm not sure if they're actually be competitive runs or if they're gonna be just fun runs, just to go out, have fun. Because usually what they do is if we have time, they'll let us go have runs, and then the way they do it is, at the end of it, you have to go, if you go out for the fun runs, you have to pick up the cones and head out. But I most likely won't be doing that because I have go-karting tomorrow, and I definitely want to go home and sleep because I'm very tired. I've been up at 6 every day, well 5 every day this week, and it's kind of tough to do stuff like that and then come racing and then race all day and then yeah, whatever. I'm complaining too much. So I end up winning today if everything stays like this, of course. This person in 3rd, I'm not really worried about. They are like running 75s. I think it's their first event. I think I mentioned that already before. So them I'm not really too worried about. Also, it's a Golf R. I don't think they're actually supposed to be in my class. And double check the rules, and I'll put like right here if they're actually allowed to be in my class. But yeah, we'll double check that. It's like a 2018 Volkswagen Golf R. So yeah, usually they shouldn't be in my class. It's front wheel drive. I think it's also all wheel drive, but it's like under 200 horsepower, and I can almost guarantee that Golf R has like 250 plus horsepower. So whatever. But with that being said, I do end up winning B stock. I'm gonna say I won B stock. I'm happy with that. So I won the event today. That means I get first place points for the event, and that puts me in 1st in the championship right away. Now apparently there's a guy who drives a Prius Prime or something like that, and apparently he's very quick. It's a Prius with a RE71s I think on it, and apparently he's like a wild driver. So I'm gonna take the points while I can, and hopefully that'll help me in the series. Maybe something can happen where I'm faster than him. The car is about 1,000 pounds heavier than mine, so I don't know if we'll do it. But if I run an event like this against them where I'm getting decent times but I keep hitting cones, he's gonna walk away with it, even though the car's heavier and even though I could be faster. So that's something we have to worry about later on. Hopefully I can even make it to all the events this year. I'm gonna hopefully try to make it to the 5 events I need to make it to get into the championship points and stuff like that, so we'll see. But yeah, anyways, today was great. I had fun. Definitely realized I have a lot to brush up on. I have to calm down on my runs and be a little more focused. But yeah, obviously there's things I have to work on, but it's okay. But with that being said, I don't want to drag this on any more longer than it needs to be. And I thank you guys for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.